It's Wednesday morning and I'm not sure how much video I'm going to get done today due to the fact that I've got my granddaughter all day today. So I've got pretty much everything done. We've done the reset, or I have, so I did most of it last night, and this morning I just got a tiny bit of washing up to do. I like to give our granddaughter 100% my attention. Pretty clear, not too cluttered. Mostly getting stuff done from packing up and the cups and everything. So I've still got to do my toy organisation I've got for a granddaughter. I was hoping to get that done today, but we'll have to see how that goes, due to the fact that I have got it all organised, but it may be a mess later. Well, that's 100% it's going to be all out. So I'm just glad, and I've started my pile down there of stuff to get rid of, which I will also share. I've still got to do part 2 of my cubby. I did have a hospital appointment on Monday, and I did do bits and pieces yesterday, but I got slightly behind, but I have done quite a lot. I've got a couple of little things that really desperately need doing today. So one of them is a phone call, but I can't do that until after 9 o'clock due to the fact that the person I need to get hold of won't be available. So I need to get that phone call, is quite urgent, sort of after my granddaughter, so I need to get that done. That's in my planner, so that is a definite must. The weather doesn't look too bad. I've actually asked them to bring her buggy just in case we do go for a walk, and maybe having a friend come as well. Another little organisation project I've got done, it's only tiny, is our granddaughter's DVDs, and I've put them now under this little table. My son normally sits in this armchair here, and she's got all her DVDs there. So I try and minimise the TV as much as I can. We normally have play and jigsaws, books and everything. So I'm hoping everything is going to go okay. I have got my scarecrow. This actually was brought over from America for a daddy. And so, I mean, she can play with it if she wants, I must admit. It's one of my favourites. And there is my doorbell. I bet that's my granddaughter. Right, I'm hoping the lighting is going to be okay. Our granddaughter has left, so I have now managed to put everything back, and it was very easy to pack up, although there was a mess from the lounge, the hall, the kitchen, the dining room, near my back door, like in a full circle. I had the most enjoyable day with our granddaughter, and as I said, this was very easy to pack up. I've said this before, life changes, your circumstances change, or as your children get older. As I said, we've got 2 adult sons, and now we have our nearly 2-year-old granddaughter. So yes, I have gone back to having toys as such, but I am trying to limit it, and we have only got it in the dining room. But this system seems to work at present. As I said, this unit was actually originally in the hall, and I brought it in. It just so happened these boxes I already had fitted, and I said this was also all in the hall. And I got this piece, I think it was something like £4.29 or something from Bernardo's. And what I did was, because I needed somewhere to put her toys, because I did have them up in our upstairs cupboard, and it wasn't too bad. It was only just in that one originally, but they have actually increased. And I put the bookcase, as I said, in the hall that I also got off Marketplace, because I got 2 bookcases for £5, so they worked out £2.50 each to put the shoes on. but we'll go back over that another time. Now, as I said, I have got this bit and I'm trying to limit it just to this. I did say originally it was just going to be that, but it has sort of grown. But some of these items may go in the future because she'll outgrow them. As anybody knows with toys, when our boys were growing up, we didn't have, obviously, YouTube, so we didn't have all this. And although I like to keep it pretty well organised, I mean, some things that I wish I put in place when our kids were growing up, but there you are. As I said, circumstances do change. And so I'm just show you what we've got and how I've organised it, the different sections. Then over here is her desk. As I said, some things may change, especially as it gets closer to Christmas, because we will need more access to the actual table to pull it out. But at the moment, as I said, we've got access to these chairs at the moment, which is fine. We don't tend to use the two at the back that much unless we pull it out and got visitors. As I said, for a long time we had it in the middle of the dining room, but we've pulled it to the side just to give us that extra little bit of space, as you can see. And then there's her chair and Mickey. So I'm going to show you what we have got and how I've organised it. So in this bin here, I can't rightly remember how much I paid for this. And yes, it has got owls on. Surprise, surprise. This is why I purchased it anyway. But so that was all that had her toys in originally. It's got the larger things in at the moment. It was from Amazon. And I do like these bins, and I also think that's a good idea, and I've said this before, like our laundry bin in the caravan, the ones that are sort of this shape, maybe a bit larger, and got a slit in for laundry, but they can lay flat, and I think they're an excellent space saver for storage, especially cuddly toys. Well, anyway, and I'll show you what the contents of this bin is. Right, so right at the back here, this one here, that is actually her tent. It's owls. Then we have her little trolley bag, and it's also got the straps, and so the trolley, and she takes that when we go in the caravan. I did get that from Marketplace for £2. I also got the hippo one, but that went home with her tonight. This is something I got also from Bernardo's. This little pony, like what do you call it? Trolley, wagon or whatever. I paid 99p for this, and she normally puts her teddies and the dolls in that. I did have a double buggy here, but I sent that home with her some time ago, and actually she brought it today because it's the right size now, because the first buggy she sort of outgrown, and this buggy now, as I say, it's a double buggy, but I did have one here originally. I might get one of those little collapsible buggies to leave here for her dolls. We shall see. As I said, I'll have to wait until I've got rid of things, but she normally takes this in the caravan as well. So these are more the bigger items. This item here is another item I got from Marketplace. Now these are about £15 to £18, and I paid £5. It was practically brand new in the box, and she loves this. Again, say some of these items she'll be outgrowing, I think, and losing interest very shortly. So I will probably then donate them to the charity shop. And the last item in here, again off Marketplace, and I think I paid something like £3 for it, is the Hoover. And it, as you go along the floor, it does have the beads. So everything here goes in, and I can organise it very quickly, and everything just slots in and fits in here. But really and truly, I can't really have any more large items for her toy station unless I get rid of anything. But as I said, some things in here maybe go in, maybe before Christmas, I don't know. But there is certain things, even as a nearly 2-year-old, she does look for. And we're going to go at the top now of the unit. So up the top there is a doll's house. She does play with it a little bit supervised because it's still got a lot of small pieces. But she's very gentle for a nearly 2-year-old. And this again is Marketplace. So I have shared this before. A lot of the pieces did actually come with the house. So I'm hoping I'm not going to jolt you too much so you can have a look. And what it is, most of this, actually all that at the top came with it. And this little house was £5. And it came with the furniture at the top there. This set here, oh, the dolls came with it as well. But the chairs, that little table, the plant, and there's the grill at the back. I don't know if you can see that. Grill here. That came from Flying Tiger. And funny enough, that sort of set was £5. That is the same price as what I actually paid for the house and the bedroom furniture. And at the top here, Craft Group just made me a couple of little blankets for the bed. So, as I said, she's enjoying that. I have been looking out at the charity shop for furniture. They did have wooden furniture, but it was too large for this house. And that was in my come shop with me at the charity shop, Bernardo's. But that mostly was actually for that doll's house. The basket at the side I have not actually sorted. I want to change that out. That in there has got wipes for her. It's got clothes, bed clothes for her. That's her monkey cushion, again when we're travelling. And bubbles are kept at the back as well. As I said, I'm hoping to actually change that over a little bit and put all the clothes and everything into a basket. I have actually got another wooden bin, which would actually look very nice and stood on here. I do like the look of the basket, that I want to put all her clothes in, and I want to have that for her doll pieces. So coming down, as I said, we have the 4 boxes. This one, I've done it this way because I've just purchased her some more jigsaws, as you can see there. And I did have one already, which she is actually outgrown it a bit now, which is this one. Yeah, I've still got the price on that one, 50p. So I do get a lot of these from the charity shop. That one. And I did actually take all these out, the little pieces, and put them in a plastic container. But now I've bought a lot more, it's easier just to stack them on top of this stuff bag. So as I said, that one will be going soon. And the new ones, as I've shared before in my charity shop haul, is the transport one, and these were all 50p. The numbers, and she's got 2 animal ones. She's got this one that's got the little peg things to make it easier to hold, and then this one. So they're the new ones. So they now at the moment just lay on top of here because I haven't got another way of storing them, and it just makes it easier to get them out. She's got another cushion here because it didn't fit in the soft bin box. Again, I wanted to keep it limited to that box. This one, I don't know whether it will go home with her. This actually has all her like Mega Blocks in, which she likes playing with, and we just keep a ball in there as well. Right, this next bin here, these bins, if I remember rightly, actually came from B&M. This one just has like soft toys in. Yeah, I think again it might be something that may have to be reduced. As I say, we got her soft doll here, and we have bought her a new doll now. This one is Susie, and then she's got the characters here that go along with her DVD. These ones I actually got off of Marketplace with the DVD. She is into Winnie the Pooh, and this is another one maybe will be going. This soft doll here. Got another character here. As I said, I didn't want to go any more than this bin. She's got this little doll here. This one is from Trolls. This might be one that will be going. I mean, she doesn't actually reach for this one that much. So we got another Winnie the Pooh. And so we've got a lot of the characters from Winnie the Pooh. We've got Eeyore here. And we got Tigger. Tigger was actually belonged to my sons. Now this one, I'm wondering, might have been, I'm not sure, might have been a Disney World one when we was in Disney World the first time. And then right at the back, as I've shown, we've got both the Peppa Pigs. Again, as I said, there's certain ones, like all these, will definitely stay. And the Pooh Bears and that. And these characters here. But the ones that I think were likely to go is possibly this one, maybe Susie, and I may put this one up because it's a little bit old for her. So she doesn't really go for that one that much, so I might put that one up for the time being. I do have a small, just a small basket of a few pieces that friends have gave me for a granddaughter for when she reaches a certain age. Again, I've limited that. That's actually in my upstairs cupboard. But again, I haven't got a lot. I've got a few pieces. So that goes there. Now, the bottom, so I'm going to put my finger in the way. I've got two more boxes at the bottom. Now, this one. We've got pieces that actually she plays with all the time, which is these. This was a really good buy. I think I paid something like £5 for it from B&M, and this comes out all the time. This other item here is another item that I got from B&M. She plays with that all the time, although this one may be going soon, and wonder whether I can find something else, because she finds this one really easy, but she still likes playing with that. And so she's got a car and caravan, and that little pet house. I paid 50p for Bernardo's again. And she liked a truck, and there's the little character that she's put in there that was from the car and caravan. The eggs she plays with a lot. And then we've got this musical thing, and this was actually a Bernardo's item as well. And she does love this because it's got all the shapes and everything in. So, and then she's just got some little maracas at the bottom. Again, this is something that I've organised, and it does all actually slot in, usually pretty easily. As I said, I can't really get much more in there. And then there's her, I think, 50p little bust that she plays with the characters. And I say, this item is the one item that she plays with the most. As I said, I can comfortably get everything in the box. I'm one of those people that, yeah, probably she will sort of help tidy up, even at her age. But in the long run, I tend to sort of rejiggle things and put them back. And then the last bin, I'll just tilt you, sorry if my finger gets in the way, is this one. Right, we've got, as I said before, my kids loved fuzzy felt. So I got those. One of them is from the Works, which is this one. It's not bad. It's not the best quality, I would say. This one I got from the charity shop. I can't remember how much I paid. I don't know if it's actually got the price on. Probably not. I think it was like £1.49 or something. But it is from Early Learning Centre. So, and it is a good make. It's all to do with fairies. And then again, there's a jigsaw here. That was 30p. Move these, and we didn't have that one out actually. We had the wooden ones out, and then she does like these memory ones. But like I said, we don't use them as memory. We use them more like match them up, you know, and find the ones that are the same. And we got find, same. That's the sort of words that we use. That was a little bit more difficult because a lot of the Hello Kitty ones are actually very similar, but that is the one that we play with the most at the moment. Something else that is a brilliant buy, and I got it from Wilko's for £5, is the plastic tea set. And yes, we did play with that, and she was sitting in her tent. We've got ABC cards. As you can see, a lot of these sort of things come from the charity shop, and they're just like flashcards. And we've got in here, I've got the Peppa Pig sticker book that I got from Home Bargains, yeah, because it's got Home Bargains on for 79p. We have started this now. I've kept this separate only because it's like more of a reading thing, and I like to sit with her and do a little bit every time we go to the caravan, so we can read it and then you fill in the stickers, because she has got a separate sticker book where she does it herself. So that's something, that one we like to sit down in the evenings when she's with us. And then I've got a couple of books in here, like older ones, and I bought this one. I think this was, let me have a look. There we are, 30p. And I have, as I said, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, I've shared these items before, but you can get some amazing pieces, as long as you're careful about health and safety sort of thing, because obviously things with pieces, but our granddaughter is always supervised. And this was 30p, but it's a reverse book, so you've got Rumpelstiltskin, then on the other side you've got Puss in Boots. And I thought for 30p you got two books, and we do read this one because it's large pictures like that and very colourful, but there's a little bit more writing. Sometimes I have to simplify it a little bit or make the story up as I go along at the moment. Depends on what mood she is to when she sits. And two more, I think these were all 30p. And again, these are like the older ones, but she does sort of sit with me and we go through all the characters because she's very familiar with Winnie the Pooh because that was her nursery. And the other one, again from a charity shop, Christmas in the Mouse House, is a Christmas book. And it's one of those where you lift the flaps. And I've just put that one in here. She has got her books, which we'll be looking at next. what she can get at and play, and that worked out really well. So that is more like educational in that box. As I said, even with our kids, I did like a sense of sort of organisation, but it has to be easily accessible. And of course, with my boys, it was a case of easy access and putting it away. When our granddaughter comes, because we haven't got her 24/7, yes, we tend to have practically everything out. So this is working well just here. This is her little, sorry for the noise, I'm doing a little bit of bum walking as I do. A little bit of exercise here. This is her books. This is what I mean. This was fairly new. This is her bath set and her doll. This is the new doll. And I believe this was £8.99 from Tesco's. So, and she really likes this. The only thing is she won't leave clothes on the doll, and you can, although the body's soft, the arms, legs and head are, you know, quite solid, you can buy the outfits for this doll from Tesco's. Yes, we did use like a guest towel for bathing the baby doll, and all this came from Wilko's. And I got this, I don't know what the full price was, this was £3, and she enjoyed all of it. The dummy came with the doll, and so she played with that. But this is what I mean by I might have this in the basket, because this is the sort of thing she is playing with at the moment. And this is the books. These are all practically what I remember is hardback books. Now this is worked out well. I told you about paper racks and charity shop. I paid £2 for this, and as you can see by the edge here, it goes really well. Because we don't have our granddaughter all the time, I like it to be organised, I like it to be accessible, and she knows completely when she first comes, she knows where a toy station is, so it's easy for her. But this way, you see, she can put the books back herself, which she did do. And this is all her books. I don't think I'll go through all of them. But you can see her books there. And I say a lot of these are wooden ones and things that you know you can push and pull things. She did like the row the boat. This one is the one that we played with an awful lot today. Like it was it Marks and Spencer's? Yeah, it was a Marks and Spencer's one, and as you can see, again, I haven't took the price off, 30p. It was originally £5, but she loves this, and we played it, and it's got all the sounds. So that was her favourite yesterday, and row the boat. I don't know how many times we sang that. So that's all her books, and so that's worked out well. So the only thing I've got to do really is the basket, and then we scoot round. I'm hoping I'm not going to make you giddy. I'm trying not to have to edit this too much, because it's getting late. And this is her desk. Now, yes, this is something else I got off of Marketplace. I paid £5 for this, and it's in amazing condition. And all we've got in here is the DVD set that we made, and it's got papers and some crayons in. I showed DIY. She has got some more of these cards. I think I paid, I don't know how much they were, 29p or something like that. And it's just something that we leave in there. And she has got her colouring book. That must be another sticker. We've got stickers there. As I said, she does tend to pile them on top of one another. And then at the back here, she has got crayons, which is just this unicorn pencil case that can be wiped, and she's got just her wax crayons in there. She also uses this desk when she's eating. So I keep finding actually Rice Krispies everywhere, so I just knocked the camera. Yeah, I keep finding Rice Krispies everywhere because she did have Rice Krispies for her breakfast this morning. Right, it's come to the end of today. Our granddaughter went home with her parents about 7:15 this evening, and we had a late tea. But I had the most enjoyable day. It started off quite nippy, I must admit, but give it late morning, lunchtime, it was gorgeous. It was t-shirt weather for September, brilliant. So my friend did turn up, my BFF, and we met up and we had a little play with our granddaughter. Then we met her daughter, another friend of mine, and her dog, which is a collie dog called Toby. We went for about an hour's walk. Our granddaughter was in the buggy. She was tired and she did eventually fall to sleep. So we got some exercise, got some fresh air. When we got back, we had lunch. Then after my friend left, we did more jigsaws. We played in the tent, or she did. I just stuck my head in, not big enough. We had a little tea party with the dolls. Dressed the dolls, undressed the dolls, dressed them, undressed. You get the idea. Had an amazing time. Yes, I am really, really tired now, but very enjoyable day. Hope you found this interesting. As I said, probably if you're a grandparent yourself or have young children, you probably do understand. And as I said, I hope you enjoyed the organisation we have for her toys. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.